Three big rules for having your best deposition. Rule number one is make sure you answer out loud, which is simply when your answer is yes, say yes. When your answer is no, say no. Try to avoid responses like mm-hmm or mm-mm or just shaking your head. The reason why that's important is because we have the court reporter at the end of the table taking everything down. And when your deposition is done, your testimony will be made into a little booklet, a transcript. And when you read through a transcript, what's the difference between the response mm-hmm or mm-mm in written form? Rule number two is make sure that you wait until the defense attorney has finished the question before you give an answer. The defense attorney, of course, will give you that same courtesy of letting you finish your response before proceeding with the next question. And that's important for two big reasons. The first reason is it keeps the court reporter happy because now they are not having to try to type two people speaking at the same time. And the second reason is because it allows you to hear the full question from the defense attorney. The last thing that we want to do is assume we know what the full question is going to be, give a response early, only to find out that there's a twist in the question, or maybe the attorney takes it a different direction, so you're answering something that you might not really intend to be answering. So just wait until they finish and then give your response. Rule number three, probably the most important rule, is keep your answers short. Just as short and sweet and concise and to the point as possible. That is going to be best. You don't have to elaborate. You don't have to go into a narrative. You don't have to argue. That's my job. All that you have to do is only answer the question that you're actually asked. And so one of the examples I always give is, are you currently employed? It's a yes or no question. So if yes, leave it at that. If no, leave it at that. Notice that I didn't ask where you work, what you earn, whether you like your job, what your job title is. Allow the defense attorney to ask all those little baby step questions. What the effect of that is your story will come out in a very clean and very orderly way. And it will actually make your deposition a lot shorter, because then the defense attorney won't be cycling back to unpack and pick apart a longer response. So if you follow these three big rules, you're going to do just fine during your deposition. You're going to do a great job.